What's up, fam? So we're on another river today. It's new and we're gonna give her a shot. It's called the Maury River. We're at the mouth where it dumps into the James. We're gonna go and just mess around, see if we can't catch a couple smallmouth. I don't really know what to expect, so we're just gonna see what's what. I think it'd be fun though. New water, new eyes on something, you know. So let's see what we can get into. Talk to y'all in a little bit. Nice little smallmouth. Pretty colors on it. All right, we'll let you go. Kind of snuck right up beside the boat and got me. It's so fun to come to a new place and catch fish. I don't know why. I can't really pinpoint why, but to come to a river that I've never seen before and catch fish, I don't know, it's just a rewarding feeling. Another little guy. I don't know if this is normal for here, but still fun. We're gonna switch the bait up to something a little bit less aggressive in this littler river. I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference or not, but we're gonna switch to something just a tad less aggressive than that chatterbait. That jackhammer has a ton of vibration, and typically it definitely attracts a bigger bite in my opinion, but we're gonna see if I can maybe match the minnows that I've seen in here so far. Well, that one got off. A little bit better fish. Still not huge, but a little bit better. So there is a little bit of strategy as to why I'm paying more attention to this side than I am to that. There was a bite. This side has shade, and shade can be very important, especially in these small bodies of water. It gives them a place to, honestly, it's not it's two reasons, but the biggest reason I think is it gives them a place to hide and ambush, you know, prey or whatever else. The other big reason is obviously it's a little cooler over here on this side because the sun's not directly hitting it. So anytime I get some shade like this, you know, typically in the morning time before the sun gets high, and then there's Mike. Oh, he came off. Anyway, so yeah, it's they tend to hang out over here just because of that. And I feel like when they're in the shade, they're a lot more likely to eat. But I mean, we've caught I think four over here in this little stretch in this shade. And the shade is created by overhanging trees and a high bank. And I'm stuck in this tree, so I'm gonna have to get that out. But yeah, shade. I think it's key. All right, so like I was saying, I think the shade is pretty key when it's available. You know, anytime that I think you have that shade available, you're gonna find a number of fish in it. Now, it may not be the big fish pattern of that day, but hang tight. I mean, I'm glad that I'm proving myself right here. That's a better fish, better than anything else we've caught so far. Here we go. He has a big old crawfish in his mouth. Not a bad fish. He's got not a bad fish. He's got a little something going on with his gill over here on that side. It looks like a tear or something like that, but that's probably a 16 and a half inch fish. Pretty though. Light color. She got a little something going on with her jaw, and I took a crawfish out of her mouth, which I'll show you. She's gone. So, little brown on the top side, and almost like a greenish tan on the bottom side. Got a little bit of green on the sides, but not a whole lot. But she had him stuck in her mouth there. Something else will eat it. So anyway, I might be able to get through this dialogue. Shade's important, you know, for that, just like that right there. How many fish, how many bites was that in that little stretch? I mean, it tells you 100% that they're hanging out in that area. So, but yeah, shade. Ooh. These are some aggressive little buggers. They're like tiny little rockets. I think if the water clarity was a little better, I would probably be focusing more on that fast water up there. But considering it's, I don't know, I feel like it's this is muddy, but it could just be a slight stain compared to what this normally runs. But anyway, I feel like if the water was a lot more clear, I would probably spend more time up in that faster, shallow water. But there's another one. I definitely feel like the spinnerbait was the right choice to switch to, because they are eating it a lot better. Again, another small one. Now I'm assuming, based on how many of those that I've caught so far today, that that's pretty typical for this body of water, which I'm okay with. I'm not really out here trophy hunting per se. You know, I think anytime that I come out, I'm trying to catch the biggest fish that lives here, but I'm just happy to be out right now on a new place that I've never been to before. For those of you who don't know, my regular full-time job has brought me to Virginia for a period of time. I'll be down here until September 8th, and while I'm here, I figured I would be foolish not to bring some sort of means to go fishing. It's a nice aspect of having this inflatable, that it's, you know, lightweight, has the ability to kind of throw and go, and you know, you don't really have to bring a whole lot. So, you know, having this inflatable strapped on the roof isn't really a huge deal. It's a lot better than having the trailer with the big boat. So, you know, why not, right? When in Rome, isn't that what they say? Do as the Romans do. When in Virginia, fish, right? We'll go with it. Makes enough sense to me. I've also had some help, some assistance from some locals. Big shout out to all the guys on the Southwest Virginia Kayak Anglers Facebook page. They you know, threw out some suggestions whenever I put a call for help per se, saying, hey, where to go? And then thank you to Tony Bryant, reached out to me via Messenger and said, hey man, check out these spots. And, you know, that's what I'm doing. And that's a really cool thing about the fishing community, is that most people are willing to help you. So huge thank you to those fellas and ladies. I don't know if there were any ladies that helped me or not, but I don't want to neglect anyone. And that was a bigger fish.
So I stayed here in this location for a little bit longer, trying to see if I could find any more of those bigger quality fish that wanted to eat the topwater. And then I went and did some exploring. I caught a few other small fish, nothing really to write home about. Certainly nothing to make this video any longer. But again, I wanted to say a huge shout out and thank you to those folks from the Southwest Virginia kayak anglers. You know, helping me out, pointing me in the right directions. You guys were a huge help. So I appreciate it, and I extend the offer that if you folks ever come up to the Susquehanna and you're looking to go do some stuff, get in touch with me because I'll point you in the right direction. At least get you started in a place where I think you'll be able to have a lot of success. So thank you guys, everyone, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Oh, and please like and subscribe and share it to your friends.